Hold on to your seats, folks. It's about to get wild in the electric vehicle market. We're talking tariffs, trade wars, and a whole lot of uncertainty for one of the biggest names in the game, Tesla. Could this be the beginning of the end for Elon Musk's reign as the EV king? Or will Tesla find a way to outmaneuver this latest challenge? One thing's for sure, this is a story you won't want to miss. We're diving deep into the heart of this electrifying showdown, so buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. This is your portfolio we're talking about. Hit the like button, let's get 1,000 likes on this one, share the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next important financial investing update. Let's cut to the chase. Canada just dropped a bombshell on Tesla. They're getting ready to slap a whopping 100% tariff on Tesla vehicles. 100%. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a seismic shift in the automotive landscape. Imagine walking into a Tesla showroom in Canada and seeing the price tags doubled overnight. It's enough to make any potential buyer think twice. Let's hear what the Canadian government has to say about this.
Is there any room left for Canada and Mexico to make a deal before midnight? And should we expect those Chinese tariffs, the extra 10%, to take effect tomorrow?
No room left for Mexico or for Canada. No, the tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
Joining me now is Chrystia Freeland. She served as Canada's finance minister and deputy prime minister under Justin Trudeau. She's now a candidate for prime minister herself. It is great to see you. You could be, which is pretty incredible to say out loud, you could be the prime minister this time next week. Tariffs, of course, are going to be a major issue. You've suggested Canada should fight back in a very targeted way. You've been very forward about that. You've pushed to target Wisconsin dairy farmers, Michigan manufacturers, Florida oranges, to name a few, as a way of really specifically hitting states that are politically key to Donald Trump. You know what gets to his heart there. How far, for people who are watching, are you ready to go on tariffs? They're gonna be put into place in a couple of hours. How far are you ready to go? And what other targets would you want to aim for?
Well, it is great to be with you, Jen, and I am running to be the next leader of the Liberal Party and the next Prime Minister of Canada, because right now we Canadians have to stand up and fight for our country. If the tariffs are imposed, as Prime Minister, I will fight back with dollar-for-dollar retaliatory tariffs, and our retaliation is going to be surgically targeted to create the maximum pressure on the White House to stop what the Wall Street Journal has described quite rightly as the dumbest trade war in history. An example of a measure that I will put in place as Prime Minister is 100% tariffs on Teslas. I think that should get some attention in the White House.
You mentioned 100% tariffs on Teslas to hit Elon Musk. He owns a number of other companies. Obviously, there's Starlink. Would you ever consider canceling Canada's contracts with Starlink, for example?
Absolutely. And Canadian premiers have already said that they would do that. I think you made a really important point a minute ago, Jen, which is right now, this is maybe abstract for Americans. But if these tariffs are put in place, it is going to hurt Americans. Anyone who has a 401k is going to be hit because the stock market is already hurting. Anyone who needs to fill their car up with gas is going to be hit. You are going to be putting tariffs, a tax on the oil and gas and electricity that we sell you. Totally absurd. Your grocery prices are going to go up because you know what you need to grow food in the United States? You need fertilizer. And 80% of it comes from Canada, and you're going to put a 25% tax on it? I mean, the Wall Street Journal is right. This is dumb. This is utterly self-mutilating, and our retaliation is going to make it worse.
Now, before we dive in deeper, this video is sponsored by Forecaster Terminal, a tool I've been using to uncover these incredible stocks. And honestly, it's been a game changer for my research. This software, powered by the Forecaster AI agent, uses cutting-edge artificial intelligence to analyze all financial instruments, whether it's stocks, ETFs, cryptos, indexes, forex, and even commodities. It's like having your own expert financial analyst working around the clock to give you the most accurate insights and uncover new opportunities. If you're ready to take your investing game to the next level, click the link in the description to try Forecaster Terminal for free and use my code Galore10 to get a 10% discount when you sign up. Don't miss out on this game changer for your portfolio. A 100% tariff means that the cost of importing a Tesla into Canada has effectively doubled. This move is unprecedented and has left many industry experts scratching their heads. How did we get here, and what does this mean for the future of electric vehicles in North America? It's a bold move, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire automotive industry. Factories, assembly lines, and business strategies are all being reevaluated in light of this new development. Companies are scrambling to understand the long-term implications. Will this lead to a slowdown in the adoption of electric vehicles, or will it spur innovation and competition in unexpected ways? But why Tesla? Why now? These are the questions on everyone's minds. Tesla has been a leader in the electric vehicle market, pushing boundaries and setting new standards. So why is Canada targeting them specifically at this moment? The answer lies in the complex web of international trade relations and economic strategies. Well, it all boils down to good old-fashioned trade wars. Trade wars are not new, but the stakes have never been higher. Countries are using tariffs and trade policies as tools to gain economic advantages, and sometimes to retaliate against perceived injustices. This latest move by Canada is a clear message to the United States. Remember those tariffs the US placed on Canadian goods? Those tariffs were a significant point of contention, and now Canada is responding in kind. It's a tit-for-tat strategy that has escalated into a full-blown trade conflict. The automotive industry, particularly the electric vehicle sector, is caught in the crossfire. This is Canada's way of hitting back, and they're aiming right for the crown jewel of American innovation, Tesla. By targeting Tesla, Canada is not just affecting a single company, they're making a statement about the broader economic relationship between the two countries. Tesla represents the cutting edge of American technology and innovation, and this tariff is a direct challenge to that. It's a high-stakes game of economic chess, and the stakes just got a whole lot higher. Negotiations, strategies, and counter-strategies are all in play. Both countries are trying to outmaneuver each other, and the outcome is far from certain. The automotive industry is watching closely, as the decisions made in the coming months could reshape the market for years to come. This is bigger than just Tesla. The ripple effects of this tariff will be felt across the entire electric vehicle market. Other car manufacturers are likely to be affected, and consumers may see changes in prices and availability. The global car market is interconnected, and a move like this can have far-reaching consequences. It's about the future of the EV market, and right now, things are getting very interesting. Companies will need to adapt to this new reality, and those that can innovate and respond quickly will have a competitive edge. Investors, policymakers, and consumers alike are all watching closely to see how this situation unfolds. The great EV trade war is heating up, and the next moves could change the landscape forever. Now, some of you might be thinking, why Tesla? Why not target all American car companies? Well, Canada's strategy is more nuanced than that. They're not just playing checkers here, folks. It's a game of 4D chess. See, Canada is playing hardball, aiming right for the heart of the issue. Elon Musk's close ties to the current US administration. They're betting that by squeezing Tesla, they can pressure certain stakeholders who hold sway in the White House. It's a risky move, but Canada is clearly feeling the heat from the US tariffs, and they're not afraid to fight fire with fire. They're playing to win, and they're willing to make some bold moves to get what they want. But wait, there's more! Canada isn't just playing defense here, they're also looking for ways to turn this situation to their advantage. And that's where things get really interesting. Enter the China card. That's right, folks. China might just hold the key to unlocking this whole EV trade war. Canada is currently considering a radical move slashing tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. Think about it, cheaper Chinese EVs flooding the Canadian market, giving Tesla a run for its money. Names like BYD, NIO, XPeng, Li Auto, and even Xiaomi are licking their chops at the opportunity. So where does this leave Tesla? In a word, vulnerable. The electric vehicle giant, once seen as invincible, now faces a series of challenges that could potentially derail its progress. The company has been a pioneer in the EV market, setting trends and pushing boundaries. However, the landscape is changing rapidly, and Tesla must adapt to survive. These tariffs are a major blow, potentially pricing them out of a key market. The imposition of tariffs on imported goods has always been a contentious issue, but for Tesla, it could mean the difference between maintaining a competitive edge and losing significant market share. The financial implications are severe, with potential losses running into millions of dollars. This isn't just a minor setback, it's a substantial hurdle that requires immediate and strategic action. Even if they try to bypass the tariffs by shipping cars from their Chinese factory, the damage to their brand image in Canada could be significant. The Canadian market has been one of Tesla's strongholds, and any negative perception could have long-lasting effects. Consumers are increasingly aware of where their products come from, and any hint of evasion or compromise could lead to a loss of trust. Brand loyalty is hard-earned and easily lost, and Tesla cannot afford to alienate its customer base. And let's not forget about the competition. The EV market is no longer Tesla's playground. Other automakers have entered the fray, bringing with them innovative technologies and competitive pricing. Companies like Ford, General Motors, and Volkswagen are all vying for a piece of the pie, and they're not holding back. The competition is fierce, and Tesla must continuously innovate to stay ahead. Chinese EV makers are no longer the new kids on the block. Companies like NIO and BYD have made significant strides in the industry, offering high-quality vehicles that rival Tesla's offerings. These companies are not just competing on price, they're also pushing the envelope in terms of technology and design. The global EV market is becoming increasingly crowded, and Tesla must find ways to differentiate itself. They're bringing cutting-edge technology, competitive pricing, and a hunger to dominate the global EV market. The advancements in battery technology, autonomous driving features, and overall vehicle performance are staggering. Tesla, once the leader in these areas, now finds itself in a race to keep up. The company's ability to innovate will be crucial in maintaining its position as a market leader. Tesla needs to act fast and decisively if they want to weather this storm. The company's leadership must make tough decisions, balancing short-term challenges with long-term goals. Strategic planning, investment in research and development, and a keen understanding of market dynamics will be essential. Tesla has faced adversity before, but the stakes have never been higher. Will they be able to adapt and overcome, or will this be the beginning of their decline? The coming months will be critical for Tesla. The company's ability to navigate these challenges will determine its future. The world is watching, and the pressure is on. Tesla's journey has been nothing short of remarkable, but the road ahead is fraught with obstacles. Only time will tell if they can emerge stronger on the other side. The electric vehicle market is undergoing a seismic shift, and at the forefront of this revolution are the Chinese EV makers. These companies are not just participants in the global EV race, they are becoming the leaders, the innovators, and the disruptors. With a combination of cutting-edge technology, aggressive pricing, and strategic market expansion, Chinese EV makers are poised to dominate the industry. This isn't just about Tesla, though. While Tesla has been the poster child of the electric vehicle revolution, the landscape is rapidly changing. Tesla's dominance is being challenged on multiple fronts, and the Chinese EV makers are leading the charge. They are not just looking to compete, they are looking to win. The Canadian market is ripe for the taking, and Chinese EV makers are ready to pounce. Canada, with its growing demand for sustainable transportation solutions, presents a lucrative opportunity. Chinese companies are well aware of this, and are making strategic moves to capture market share. They are offering vehicles that are not only affordable but also packed with advanced features that appeal to Canadian consumers. They've been making waves in China and Europe, and now they're setting their sights on North America. In Europe, Chinese EV makers have already established a strong presence, leveraging their technological prowess and competitive pricing. Now, they are looking to replicate this success in North America, a market that has long been dominated by traditional automakers and more recently by Tesla. BYD, with its massive production capacity and affordable electric buses, is already a force to be reckoned with. BYD's strategy is multifaceted, focusing not just on passenger vehicles but also on commercial electric buses, which are gaining popularity in urban centers around the world. Their ability to produce at scale allows them to offer competitive pricing, making electric vehicles more accessible to a broader audience. NIO, with its innovative battery swapping technology, is shaking up the industry. Battery swapping addresses one of the biggest challenges of electric vehicles: long charging times. NIO's approach allows drivers to swap out their depleted battery for a fully charged one in a matter of minutes, significantly reducing downtime and enhancing the overall user experience. This innovation is particularly appealing in markets where fast and convenient charging solutions are in high demand. And XPeng, with its focus on autonomous driving, is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. XPeng is investing heavily in research and development to bring advanced autonomous driving features to its vehicles. Their goal is to create a seamless and safe driving experience, leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning to navigate complex driving environments. This focus on autonomy sets XPeng apart and positions them as a leader in the next generation of electric vehicles. These companies are hungry, they're innovative, and they're ready to take on Tesla on their home turf. The competition is fierce, and the stakes are high. Chinese EV makers are not just looking to capture market share, they are aiming to redefine the industry. Their aggressive strategies and relentless pursuit of excellence are setting new standards and challenging established players to step up their game. The EV landscape is about to get a whole lot more competitive, and that's good news for consumers. Increased competition drives innovation, improves quality, and lowers prices. As Chinese EV makers continue to expand their presence globally, consumers can expect to see a wider range of options, better technology, and more affordable electric vehicles. The future of transportation is electric, and Chinese EV makers are leading the charge. But wait, there's even more. It's not just the Chinese companies that stand to benefit from this shakeup. Volvo and Polestar, with their existing production facilities in China and a strong presence in Canada, are also well positioned to capitalize on this shifting landscape. They've already got a foot in the door, and with lower tariffs on Chinese-made EVs, they could see a surge in demand. It's a classic case of being in the right place at the right time. Now, let's talk about what really matters: your money. What does this all mean for Tesla stock? Frankly, it's not looking good. This tariff situation adds a whole new layer of uncertainty to an already volatile stock. If you're a Tesla bull, you might want to brace yourself for a bumpy ride. The stock could take a hit as investors digest the potential impact of these tariffs. And if Tesla starts losing market share to Chinese competitors, things could get even uglier. Is it time to cut your losses and jump ship on Tesla? That's a tough call, and I'm not in the business of giving financial advice. But what I will say is this: don't panic. Do your research, assess your risk tolerance, and make a decision that's right for you. And whatever you do, don't forget to factor in the wildcard Elon Musk himself. The EV market is changing faster than ever, and it's more important than ever to stay informed. So make sure you're subscribed to Stocks Galore for all the latest news, analysis, and insights on the stock market. And for the real market junkies out there, join our Patreon for exclusive content, in-depth analysis, and a chance to pick my brain directly. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the stock market, that power is yours for the taking.